Okay, hello. Real quick, this is just gonna like I'm not a Tekken 8 player or even a fighting game like content creator, but I thought this was so dope. This is like fighting games are just kind of my enthusiast thing to do on my own time, kind of a hobby sort of thing. I have discovered just now, finally, after hopping on Tekken 8, after been wanting to play this game for weeks now, finally had a little bit of time. I've discovered that Tekken 8 is the most innovating fighting game in the past decade, easily. There's no game that is ever beating this. So essentially what's happened is if you go to the replay function and you watch some of your online matches, you can actually see what you've done wrong. You can check the frame data, as you can see right here. But on top of that, Tekken 8 has somehow implemented a system where it tells you suggested combos, suggested punishment techniques, suggested movement techniques, and all kinds of other things that I probably don't even know yet. So I'll show you what I mean. We're just gonna go ahead and just go through this match. So I'm getting my fucking buns kicked in by my homie here. He's been playing the game for weeks, and I was just getting tossed. Boom, got a nice little bada bing here. He's trolling. All right, let's see if it'll tell me what I can do here. So right there, you see recommended punishment techniques right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and then just wait for it to like where I'm gonna punish it. So one, so here we go, 1, 2, and then watch. Recommended punishment technique. That is massive. So not only does it tell you like what technique you can use, usually it's actually pretty good with what the suggested recommended, like whether it be punishment or combo, whatever the detail may be. Usually it's pretty good at telling you what's the optimal thing to do. So here I didn't do it, but I still punished it, I guess, but like it doesn't matter. So even here I could punish this as well. So if you guys are unfamiliar with your character, maybe because you know every character has like 100 some odd moves in their move list. Most of it is like kind of hit or miss whether or not it's usable. Most of it is pretty good, but like some of it is like trash or just not really like kind of style shit. So here I was struggling with this move that my homie was doing. He was hitting me with this on repeat, and I was like, man, I didn't really know how to punish that. I don't know what I have in my thing that's faster, in my kit that's faster, that I could punish it, because I don't know the frame data yet. And that's how I get good at fighting games after like a good while, is I would literally study frame data and figure out, okay, this is plus this, that's negative there, and then I would, you know, formulate how to combo based off of frame data. So as you can see right here, my homie is -16. So basically all I have to do is look at my kit and figure out what I can throw that is plus over that. So anything that's faster than 16 frames is going to be a punish. So all I have to do is look at my kit, figure out what abilities or skills I have that are going to be at least plus 15, and then or just 15 startup frames, whatever, and then I can punish this ability. Super simple. And if you guys are like I said, not adept in frame data, like, you know, for me, I'm familiar because I play fighting games, but for those of you that just want to, you know, get into it and you're new and you don't know what any of this frame data garbage is and you don't know anything at all, this just tells you, so it bypasses the knowledge of frame data and it just tells you what you can do that would be an optimal setting. And it's not terrible either. So if we take a look here, we can actually hit train and then play demo. So for those of you that are visual learners and you want to see what the punish looks like, so that way you can try and replicate it like I do, that I'm a visual learner, so that's how I learn. You just press the X button, and then it'll do the move that you're, you know, whoever you're fighting, it'll do the exact same inputs that your opponent is inputting, and then it will tell you and show you what you can do to punish this, which is fantastic. This, I don't think you guys understand how innovating that is, because new players have the same struggle every single time a fighting game comes out. They're like, oh, this game looks sick, this game looks fun, this, that, and then they go online, they get their ass kicked by some dude just doing some freak shit, and then they're like, man, I don't know what to do here, I don't know how to counter this, I don't know how to beat this, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Zero excuses now, because the game tells you. Zero excuses. All you got to do is go online, get your ass kicked, go to replay, and then figure out what you did wrong, and then let the game teach you how to play the fucking game. That's it. Bada bing, you learn how to play Tekken. That's how easy it is now. Like, there's no excuse anymore. All you have to do is literally go online, you get your ass kicked, you know, whatever, lick your wounds, go into replay function, fucking hit the lab, and then figure out what exactly went wrong. It's whether maybe you're not blocking enough, maybe you're not blocking low, maybe you're getting hit by dumb shit, maybe you don't know what, you're throwing out unsafe shit, whatever. But the most important thing is you can no longer say, I don't know what I could have done there, because you now can figure that out all in one replay. So, you know, never say I don't know anymore, because you literally can. You can know what you can do, you can know how you can punish things, you can know how to move properly and dodge certain things. Like, it's crazy. So another interesting thing, if we keep this playing right here, boom, I get smacked up, bada bing, bing bong. Now this right here, so look at this. This is beautiful. So this is considered a high. Now, for those of you that aren't reading or like know like highs and lows or whatever, and this is also, again, depending on what game you're playing. This Tekken 8, of course, if you're playing, you know, highs and lows and mids function differently in other games, but for Tekken 8 specifically in this system here, so this will tell you that all I have to do is duck and I can punish this. It says this move can be punished after evading it with a crouch. That's insane. So whenever I see this ability or whatever, or if maybe I see it and I can crouch it, I mean, that's it. Like, that's all. I can crouch it. Now, I wish it would allow me to practice this move, because even though it says that I can duck it or whatever, this option doesn't allow me to you know, practice it. So not all of the times it'll let you practice like ducking or whatnot. So, but what I can do is I can go into the training and then I can do this exact same move on Kuma and then see how fast I can duck it, whether or not I have to do it at the start or if I can do it mid animation. I just got to figure out what I can do. So, you know, like it just comes down to just figuring out what exactly you want to do. If you want to go to the training room to figure out if you can duck this, whether it be at the beginning of the animation or the middle of it, then you go to the training room and do that. And then if you're like, oh, I just have to crouch, okay, well then you just know that you can crouch now and you can experiment with it later on in ranked matches or whatever. So we'll keep it playing here. So we'll see what happens here. Going in, big combos, get slapped up, fucking getting blasted here, bada bing. Oh man, I'm just getting farmed. Here we go. Big fish coming out. All right, there we go. Yep, here we go with the big strings. Yes, sir. Oh, my cheeks. Oh no, here it is, boys. Good night. It was nice knowing you. Wait a minute. What are we doing? Oh, there it is. There it is. Big knee to the face. Gaming. So here's another thing. So keep a look here. Now I get slapped up right here. My homie goes in for a grab, which he does after every single time he does that fucking whatever that heat move is. He does this every single time. And I noticed it. And I was just terrible at teching it because my mind was focused on other things. But teching, if you guys don't know what that is for, you know, fighting game terminology, when you tech a grab, all you do is you just press whatever input the grab is. Usually for this game, you can press X, Y, square, triangle. Those buttons will usually tech the grabs. So even right here, it'll tell you which buttons will allow you to, you know, tech the grab. So you can do X or Y or square or triangle, and it will throw, like, it'll throw reversal. So that way you can just not get, you know, absolutely railed by a throw. So we get gripped up, cheeks are getting slammed. All right, nice, good defense. Here we go. And then bam, this right here. I love this so much. So right here, I do this up forward 4, okay, which is pretty good for King. It's his nice launcher, and you can get a pretty good combo off of this on a variety of different levels of damage, but it gives you a recommended sample combo. Now, I'm not sure what's up with the, you know, hotel rating star system on the right there. Maybe that's like players rating how good the, you know, punishment is or something. I have no idea what the hell that is. But my point being is that it gives you a recommended sample combo for this scenario. So even though I did this ability and I knew what to do, except I fumbled the combo pretty bad because I'm trash, but like the fact is it tells you what combo you can do. And again, you go to play demo so you can see what it's like. Bam, bada bing, slap-a-roni, and there you go. Look at that. Tells you and shows you the damage too. 43 damage on that combo. Pretty nice. It's not the most optimal thing. I can show you something that's way better, but just so you know that this launcher can go into other options. So to show you something that you could do even better, you could do this into this, that, and then you go directly into this. So the big graboo, and there you go, 62 damage. So off of this launcher right here, now you know that you can do either the sample combo or you can do the one that I just did that's literally 20 more damage. So just as a showcase that this is really cool, that it gives you options. Now what I would like is that there's player input. This is something they should implement later on, and it has to be validated, of course, like through frame data. I don't know if it's even remotely possible, but I would like for players to be able to do this review system, right? So like you see the like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, whatever. It would be dope if players put in their own punishments, right? So instead of it being like just a sample combo that the game tells you, it would be really cool if players could upload that combo to this as well, and then you can click on it, and then you'll have all these extra buttons that you can press that are good combos that will work off of this exact scenario, just so that way you can find ones that are the most optimal, ones that are the most stylish, ones that are the most easiest to do and perform, things like that. It would be really cool if either they included multiple options or they allow it for players to upload their punishment options for this scenario as well off of this launcher right here. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if that's something they could do. I don't know what Tekken or Namco can do anymore, because let's be realistic, I never thought I would see a system like this in 30 years. So you know, at this point, sky's the fucking limit. I don't know, I just think that's super cool, man. Oh, big graboo, bada bing, RKO from out of nowhere. What do you know about that? Bam, get punished, stop pressing buttons, bam, son on the floor. Yo, King is so fun. I love King. He's like the funnest character in the game. I lost this match hard as fuck, but like I had fun. It was good. It was good. I liked it a lot. But this system though is absolutely amazing. I hope like I'm gonna go more in depth with it, perhaps, maybe, and might do some other videos or streams or something. But the fact is, this is the most innovating thing any fighting game has done in the past, maybe honestly 2 decades, if I'm being real. This is game changing, and new players, I hope that you guys at least understand that now. You know, you don't need to say I don't know what I could have done anymore, because you definitely can't. Like you can figure it out now. It tells you, the game tells you what you can do. It may not be the best and most optimal option, but it'll give you something that is, 1, easy to perform, and 2, something that you can do, so that way you can stop having to look up YouTube guides on like frame data and trying to understand all extra garbage that you don't necessarily have the time to, you know, get to enthusiast level. You know, you make that time for frame data and stuff. People just want to play the game and be able to understand, you know, how to function with a character. Not everybody wants to look up frame data. Not everybody wants to understand that stuff. And enthusiasts want to, and those players will generally probably be better than most other players. But like, just so you know, new guys can get in the game and at least have fun. That's what's important. So even though you might lose, you can go rewatch that, and this is especially helpful for if you're fighting friends. Like the guy that I'm fighting here, that's my homie. I hang out with him on a regular basis. So if we fight, like, you know, again or whatever, and he plays his character, it's like, well, guess what? I've studied now. I now know what I can do in this scenario. I know what I can do to punish his shit. So it's like, this is really good for like if you're just a casual player and you're fighting your friends and you want to be better than them, or at least you want to be, you know, competitive with them, going back and forth and trading, you know, wins or whatever. Now you have a way to kind of study that and figure out how to punish your friends, and they can do the same thing, figure out how to punish you. If you're the dominant player, you can just kind of go back and forth and figure that shit out. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.